の目を刺されるのは我が名はユーハバッハ。お前の全てを奪うのだ。お前たちの抱く希望の未来全て私のこの手で砕いてやる。さあ新たな世界へ。ブリーチブレイブソウルズ。
Alright guys, what is going on? This is your boy the Deathmaster and welcome back to yet another Bleach Brave Souls video, and my boy has finally arrived as Nödt. I've been waiting for this guy to come out for such a long time, man. Such a very long time. He's one of my favorite Quincy's, Sternritters, you name it. Literally my top 3 dogs, and I'm happy that he's finally come into the game. That being said, they did release him as a Midmonth banner, but like, I do think that this character has to be by far the best Midmonth unit that we have ever gotten in terms of the stats, skills, and the kit that he provides. So let's just go ahead and get right on into the character itself. He's good. He's definitely really good, but I just wish that you know, this character would have been, you know, given a better kit, because that's just about it. He is a full-on range collision character. Oh, by the way, let me just go and do this. I unfortunately do not have enough scrolls to get to level 10 focus, so we're pretty much going to be doing a 1-5 showcase with level 10 SP. So yeah, Quincy Sternritter with the no affiliation killer. I don't mind the killer, but like, that's not never fought no affiliation mobs. That to me doesn't make any sense, but I guess it's for guild quests basically. But yeah, strong attack recharge time of minus 14% on the soul trait. I gave him full stamina damage boost and long stride on the bonus abilities, and we already have ourselves the setup ready to go. Innate abilities, he picked up Sprinter +1, full stamina only, reduced strong attack cooldown of 6% with freeze immunity. I get that it's for guild quest, but why is it so funny, bro? It's hilarious because this guy gets frozen by Rukia like as if it's nothing. Yeah, freeze resistance. Might as well given him a different killer, like, I don't know, any type of GQ rotation that has weakening puddles when using range characters, bro. But yeah. And then we go and take a look at the 6-star abilities. This is what he actually picked up, and it's pretty good. It's definitely good. He picked up Havoc of 20%, which is not something that is very common among Midmonth characters, even though we just start getting them thanks to the Power Stark. He also got Status Element Spiritual Pressure boost of 80%. Normally when Midmonth units get this type of treatment, they get Frenzy +1, no? But let's just take a look at everything else. Damage to slowed enemies, Sharpshooter, nice. Devastation 40%, damage to weakened enemies of +40%, so once you proc the status elements, whew, the damage you do with them is insane. Oh, look at that, Frenzy +2. That is just ridiculous for a Midmonth character. Normally, is this the first time a Midmonth character gets Frenzy +2? Oh yeah, it sure is, bro. Like, if you look at all the other Midmonth characters, it's normally Frenzy +1. So seeing this, I like it. I definitely do. Multi-Bear +2 because he does give out shields on the second strong attack, and he also has Debilitator of +5 seconds. So yeah, the skills are really good. They're fantastic. But he is missing one skill, which is, in my opinion, quite crucial to his kit. Increased status element chance. If he had that, then good God, he would have been set for life. I see this guy aging a lot better, but sadly, that isn't the case. But thankfully, with his SA1 being the 40% shave range collision attack, you're pretty much going to be able to often proc the 80% SP boost and keep it for the majority of your playtime when using as Nödt, especially for stuff like Inheritance Trials. It's very unfortunate also that they made his second strong attack a shield attack, because you cannot inflict status elements with that SA2 of his. Now, granted, the cooldown time is a lot less because of this skill right here, so rather than having to wait for 20 seconds with a full strong attack recharge build, it's only 16, 17, around that time, which is pretty good. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and get to showcasing this character. Sadly, there is no co-op content as we speak, so I am going to do another video once I have him with his focus at level 10 and I'll bring him into Inheritance Trials, and also showcase him in the upcoming ranged no affiliation guild quests, because I want to see what this guy can cook for guild quests. So, yeah, the setup is already ready to go. We have ourselves the Kurasu, Zapiru, and Zakapifasana with triple recharge links. Although, hold on, let's just improve it a tad bit, no? Yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, much better. Oh, Tensa, he's 5'5", low 10 SP, 500 SP, and all of the links have 500 SP on the 6th slot. So, we're cooking with the SP count. So, yeah. Full stamina damage boost of 41%, 50% reduced strong attack cooldown, and 45% strong attack damage. And pretty much gonna be the best setup for like most of the content that you want to do. Very hard guild quest, IT, Sinkaimon. Like if you want to clear through fast, this is the type of setup you want to go for. Although instead of running the Shinji, you want to run the Sinkaimon Chad for full stamina damage boost and also having more cooldown reduction in this kind of case in particular. The SP count is at a good solid 5.4k, which is amazing. Almost close to 6k SP, but that's only going to be possible once he's max transcended. But with us, we're going to be taking Lisa, because she can give out an extra 20% strong attack damage to mind characters, and then Dordoni, because he can boost on the second strong attack and has the beautiful booster skill. So 43% extra focus, even though Asnot doesn't have the focus slot enabled, and honestly speaking, I want to wait until I get him to level 10 to then showcase him again and do another video of pretty much using him in Inheritance Trials and of course Guild Quests. So now, let's just go and get right into it and see what this guy can do. This is Inheritance Trials, so we're going to be showcasing in here directly. Unfortunately, the co-op IT isn't on right now, so we're pretty much going to have to make do with single-player content for now. Now, like I stated before, his kit is pretty much a full-on range collision kit. If you guys want to know the similarities, he basically plays exactly like E-Burn, and to some extent Swimsuit Ruruka without the charge SA3. So SA1, 40% shave, really good for getting the status elements procced in and of course pushing back enemies and getting most of the damage in. It's better than the 80% shave, it's better than the cross-shaped SA, but it's never going to be better than the beam, but I'll take it, it's acceptable. SA2, vortex into pushback, you guys are familiar with that, very good for, you know, getting in the protection and also getting the shields out. And then the SA3 is full screen, 1080 radius, not 1200 sadly, but it's still full screen, so you know. Look, let's be thankful that this guy did pick up Havoc. If it weren't for that, this guy would have sucked. But let's just get to showcasing him. Can we get the 80% SP out fast? No? Okay, now we got it out. Okay. 6k. Okay. It's not the worst. Pretty good, actually. Oh wow, look at it. Assay 1 helps out a lot. 8k, not bad. That's really good. And 8.5k? Oh, we lost the 80% SP boost. No. No, come on. I have to redo this part, huh? Okay, let me just reset real quick. There we go. SA3. 8.5k. And then the SA2 will do a good 3k into 2k. I mean, the damage number is a bit low, but that's because he does hit multiple times on all of his attacks. So you guys will pretty much be in a, you know, a bit disappointed, but once you see the effect that Asnot does against these types of enemies in particular, especially IT, he's gonna pretty much be able to clean out just fine. Like, if you guys ask me, he's a really good sub if you do not have the likes of White. If you guys, you know, still happen to miss him and not have him in your account, this is a good unit to use as a whole for, you know, just as a mind no affiliation killer as a whole. And even as an 80% SP boost unit, he still is going to be a lot more enjoyable than 7th Anniversary Ichigo in this kind of case, despite the fact that he has the SA2. Love that smirk, man! Love that smirk! Alright, let's move on to the next build. Okay, why don't we pump up his damage a bit? So, this time we're going with a complete full stamina damage boost. Actually, no, a complete Sinkaisen build, because we have ourselves White and Banken, who are both 5'5", level 10 SP, 500 SP. The Senkaisen is just 1.5, level 10 SP, so yeah. Currently, I don't have enough of the resources to pretty much change the bonus abilities, plus I am pretty much, you know, using super pots and pots for other units where I could use them, mainly hybrid links. But yeah, besides that, basically, your best way to put out as much damage as possible. However, you're gonna have little to no cooldown. The only cooldown that you have is pretty much from Asnod's Soul Trait, and that's it. Okay, let's just go ahead and get right into it. First, let's get the 80% SP boost out. That was terrible. There we go. We got it out already, so... yeah. 9k, almost 10k. That's pretty good. 3k into 1k. 80% SP boost wore off. We're not going to be able to showcase the SA3, sadly, so... Oh, never mind. Almost 10k. So, yeah, Asnod can cook. He can actually do pretty good in these types of content, which is pretty good. Definitely cannot wait to see what this guy can do in Guild Quest. Like, it's only a matter of time. When is Strange No Bleach GQ coming up? I think it's next week, now that I think about it. I'll have to check real quick in the schedule. Once we're done with this type of, you know, IT showcase, then we'll showcase him into Inheritance Zone, so that way we see the flat damage numbers that this guy can do without all these enemies having Pierce Iron Skin. I just brought him in here just so that way you guys had a clear idea with how much damage this guy would be able to put out. And it's impressive. It's definitely very impressive, especially for a mid-month character. Like, we've had really good mid-month characters before, but without Havoc, and this guy right here just might even prove to be one of the best mid-month characters in the game, if you guys ask me. I'm not even capping. So, yeah, once again, I'm gonna be pretty much looking forward to once we bring him into Guild Quest, so yeah. And his Soul Bomb, too, is actually not that bad. He may not have Bombardment, but he does have damage to weaken enemies of 40% with the 80% SP boost, so like, his Soul Bomb will actually do quite some numbers, for sure. I was right, Range No Affiliation is up next for Phase 1, so... Yep, Monday is gonna be a good day. And then we finish it off with Melee Captain. Awesome. Let's bring him into IC, this time with the best overall damage that he can do. No killer, by the way, but first let's get the 80% SP boost. Then switch to Dordoni. And finally, 38k, 41k, and 13k into we don't know, but obviously the damage is going to be heavily reduced. And yeah, I like this guy already. I like what he's doing. The damage he does is good. The visual he puts out are amazing. Yeah. I just wish that this guy had increased status element chance and rampage too, just to make him a bit more broken. But it is what it is. We'll definitely get a new Asnod later on in 2024 in his Volsterndish form. Tartakoras. It's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time when they start doing the core 2 characters for sure. Next! Going back into it. Okay. SA2, 9k into 7k, 33k, and then lastly the SA1, 29 to 32k. Yeah. Yeah, very good. I like this character, definitely. And that was Asnod. Overall, it was definitely worth the long wait to get this character, but sadly just wasn't as super mega OP cracked as we would pretty much expect him to be, because this is normally a character that you would expect to be as an end of the month character. In this case, he just basically is a better E-Burn, just a bit more suited for harder content with the same kit that he has, can provide shields, and just needed a better kit, honestly. But is he a bad character? Far from it. Hell no. If you guys love Asnod, you guys are gonna get some good enjoyment out of this character just fine. If he had increased status element chance, it definitely would have been a perfect release. But for now, I'll take it for what it is. This is a clean W, and I'm happy that we finally have him in the game. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys have enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with your friends and family. subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and hit the bell notification, so that way we can showcase Asnaw once again once I get his focus slot completely leveled up to level 10, and we can bring him into some co-op content as well as epic raids and guild quests. That is where I want to try this baby out, alright? So keep an eye out for that. This has been your boy the Dash Smasher, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. So have a wonderful day, lads. Peace out. Bye. Sayonara. Ciao, ciao.